All right, everyone, we are live, and this is good. It's been so long. Just give me a second. All right, so we are here. Thank you so much, whoever joins now or later. It's good to be here. Let me quickly open my stream chat so that I can monitor if anyone is asking any questions. That will help me. Apparently, someone unsubscribed just the time when I went live. Why are you here? I'm here to talk about ContextPilot. Hi, Mohit. How have you been here? It's been a long day without you, my friend. Where are you? Mumbai, Ujjain, Indore. Long day. Yeah. अभी तो चालू हुआ है day. Yep. Ujjain. Okay. Cool. Nice. When are you planning to go to Mumbai next time? I was planning to make a visit. Probably Pune, but Mumbai will, of course, be closer. So it will be first step Mumbai, then Pune. July last week. Okay. Noted. I think August I can plan. August May you will also go, right? August last week probably. You will have to go every month around 29th. That works. You can come in August or sometime. But only for a half a day or something. Not planning for a stay as such. Okay, we'll talk about it later. I'm gonna start the recording. Alright, I'm gonna start the recording now and let's start working. Yes, I will also record this stream so that I can upload this later on stream. Yes, sir. I mean, as in like I can record the stream so that I can upload this as a video. God level, yes. All right, so let me quickly start the recording. All right, today what we're gonna do is we have ContextPilot server in Rust that currently works fine. So I can quickly try and show this how it works. So if I do target release ContextPilot and I do okay, what if I want the context for this main.rs file? Starting from 4th line number ending to 48th line number, and I want the target, that means file, that means I want the context as the relevant files. If I do this, you will see that it will return the relevant files for src main.rs, okay, which works really fine now. Okay, now what this does is, let me quickly delete the database that I have. So under the hood, what it does is, so that it stores everything in a database so that the next time you run this command, it doesn't take that amount of time if it's already there, right? Let me quickly run this again and you see this will be faster. What if I do, let's say 4 to, I don't know, 68th line, right? So it took some time. Let me show you the database now and maybe you can have a better understanding here. Right, so what it's basically doing is it stores for every line whatever the output was, okay, in the database itself for each file. Okay, so this is src main.rs. If you see, this is 47, 52, 31, 15. So for each line number, this has stored the data, right? If you see this 3, 4, 1, 2 is like the number of times this has done the git blame, okay? And this works very well right now, okay? What I really want to do here is, okay, so my target is, let's say, if I do, let's say not 4 to 60, this time I want from first line to 68th line. Okay. Now what this is going to do is, it's only going to repeat this command for first, second, third line and not the fourth line until the 68th line. So 4 to 60 was already done. So it doesn't do that computation again. Okay. Let me show you the database again. And this time you check what I want you all to check. Maybe I can just do it here. One. So you will see that there's no one here. It says pattern not found, right? So there was no one found here. That means the first line has not been processed right now. Okay. Now let's do this. Okay, let's exit this and do dot target release and do for first to 68th line. This is done, but let's go to dbcommon.json and okay. Yeah, there you go. This time the first line entry is there. That means they were able to like iterate through this and find out, okay, the first line is there. And this looks fine to me. You see that first line is processed now. If you go down, you will see that let's also search for maybe 2. There you go. So second line is also there. Earlier it will not be there because it wasn't processed. Now one concern I have is that it's not tested. Okay. So there are two proper concerns right now. First is it's not tested. The second is that I am not currently checking. I'm not currently returning the top files. Okay. That means here it returns all the relevant files, even if they have occurred once, which is not good, because if let's say you have a project which has 100 files, you just want to return 1 2, okay, or top 5. Right now it doesn't do that. Okay, so we need a configuration file that only returns the top 5 files and not top 10 or not top 100 or all the files. Okay, so that will be configurable in the plugin. Right now nothing is configurable in the plugin. Okay, let me show you the, let's say this is what I want to use. There you go. If I do ContextPilot context, this is how the plugin works right now in neovim. It also works for VS Code, by the way. It's there if you want to use it, but I'm using neovim. So over here I can actually click on any file and I can open this in a vertical split and I can scroll through it, right? So this is very helpful. Definitely it's very helpful. I don't know what was that. Okay, and you can also do current line. That means only for the current line you want the top files. Okay, so here it didn't return anything. Maybe here it will not return anything. Derivate return for this line. Okay, so this works this way. If you want the most relevant files for the current line, it's going to give you that as well. Okay, all right, so now what I want to do is I want to play around with one thing at a time. Okay, I think let's have this configuration setup. I bet, yeah, there you go. So here what I want is pub const return count. Okay, and this I want to be a I32. Yeah, that this works. Not I, maybe 5 is fine, and I don't want this. I want this to be U size. Okay, so this is not used right now, but we'll be using it. So okay, so here what I have is return count. This means the number of files that a particular user should get as the context. Okay, or maybe I should have a threshold. Now I'm thinking, okay, let's say first of all what we want is we want to edit the structure to make sure that it returns the number of times a file is occurred in the git commits, to say that okay, this file is relevant. Why? Because this is occurred 10 number of times. Okay, then we can probably add a threshold. So we need some sorting criteria, right? So that is there. Let's say in author details we have author details as the struct. If you go here, let's have here we have contextual file paths, right? I think this is the best way would be to convert this into something like, okay, wait, I'm thinking about this right now. Let's think about it. Okay, because what you want to do is in author details you have author full name. Okay, so how many times author has like has been there in all the files. That makes sense. That's not a concern. Contextual file paths. For each file path, what you want to do is number of times this it has occurred. No, that is not what I want to look for. Maybe what I want is yeah, because here you also want, see, okay, let's look at the database. Maybe that will help. Let's open a new tab. Let's go to ContextPilot db common.json. Over here we have 6 line number. You have commit hash author full name origin file path, which is here. Now contextual file paths, right? This algo log.rs loc.rs for example occurred 2 times, right? So what I want to do is I should sort it. I mean, I should actually map it such a way that okay, src algo underscore loc.rs occurred 2 times. So over here, instead of having contextual file paths is in this way, what I can do is or here I can have a mapping, count mapping or something. Actually, you know what? This should not be a list of dictionaries. This should just give me, I'm still thinking about this because see, contextual file paths you have. Okay, so let's say src algo loc.rs occurred 2 times, so it's gonna have 2 here, right? Similarly here, it's gonna have 2. Okay, now this all makes sense. This is not wrong, but the problem is that every time you will have to iterate through it and add, right? Because here as well. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be very flexible later on as well. So okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this file path as something like file and count. Okay, so I'm gonna have a simple maybe alias. I don't know, I don't know if you guys call it alias. I don't know, but I'm gonna call it alias. Okay, so what I can do is using something like, wait, what was the type? How did we store it? I remember I used it here. Yeah, type. Yeah, there you go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to over here. Hi Devashish here. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a long time. Thank you for joining. I appreciate this. How have you been? How are things with you? Wait a minute. I forgot what I was doing. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. I need to be here, right? So I can probably add here and type for storing contextual file paths along with which is basically file path plus count, right? So over here what this is going to be is it's going to be a hash map. Okay, let's say file and count. Okay, and this is going to be string and this is going to be model he create kar rahe hum. Yeah, kind of model. Yes, it's just basically model. Struct over here is like, okay, what for the database, what should the model look like? Hash map string, and I'm gonna have u size because for each file the number of times this it occurs is gonna be a I don't need this. Yeah, there you go. And I need to import hash map. Why are there? Cool. So this is done. What's the problem here? Hash map. Okay. Hash set we don't need because um I don't know, like why would you need hash set here? That will be over like complicating. I know like hash map also it only occurs once, like, and you can just keep iterating this u size whenever you get one. Why would you need a hash set here? I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe it will be just too complicated, or maybe not. Feel free to correct me. Use create. Now what I want to do is I want to have config context. Sorry, I want to have context GPT structs author details. By the way, Devashish and everyone who are joining, they can actually go to my project and they can check this out for themselves. I'm working on this right now. It's been some time since I've started working on it. BRB. Okay, sure. Take your time. What did I do? Author details. What I want is here file and count. Why it wasn't found? Is a struct, not a module. Oh, sorry. It's in. There you go. This should work. Type as file. Oh, it's private. Okay. Let's go. Okay. I need to be here. I can make it public maybe because I'm gonna use it. Posted about it. You saw it? Where did I post about it? LinkedIn? Did you see it there? Remove the whole use, remove the unnecessary braces. Okay. Yeah, IG? Oh, IG means Instagram or I guess. I don't think I posted about this on Instagram except just one. I guess. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So let's do this thing, right? Now what we want to do is wherever we are storing contextual file paths, what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's not a single string, right? So over here, no, we don't need to be here. I think the file that I'm looking for is algo. Yeah, there you go. Whichever fails, right? Over here, this you see, this is not this thing anymore. If visitor.contains key each file visitor.insert. This is not needed. You don't want to do that. So over here, this is gonna be, see, this is now a hash map of string and u size. Okay. So what we will do is we will get a string which, so this is going to be a hash map each file. Okay. And maybe and default is 0, right? If visited dot contains key. So what were we doing here? We were getting, wait, get unique files changed. Okay, let's start from the basics. Visited dot contains key each file. Continue. No, you don't want to do that. Visited is for yeah, so we were using visited as a contextual file paths, I believe. So I don't think we need this, to be honest. But one thing okay, wait a minute. We don't need this. We just need to get contextual file paths. I think I'm going to comment this out. I'm going to comment this out. What I'm going to do is dot clone. Maybe if I actually printed that out, that's why I have it. Dot keys for each file. Yeah, that's going to be the key. This is done. Right. What is next? Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's probably go to the next. Yeah, there you go. For each file over here again, you don't need to do this. Let's not insert, because every time you iterate to this, it's always going to be unique. So here actually I was just making sure that everything is unique, and I don't need it anymore. So I can proudly do each file, and I don't need, wait, what the, uh, okay, current output dot contains. Okay, this is also, yeah, this is needed, because if it already has it, restring dot push. Okay, this is okay. I think I can keep it with 0 for now, or maybe I can iterate through it. No, can I iterate through it like items, iter, and I can do val. Yeah, and over here I can have val. Yeah, there you go. You expected usage, found usage, and % usage. Where is it? Why does it give me usage iter val? Me to do this to string. Cool. So this is done. Right, I am right now commenting everything out. I'm not actually changing anything. This is okay. So algo lock has been fixed. Let's go here. Let's see what's the, okay, yeah, there you go. Right, so contextual file paths, wherever you're getting here, let's have file and count. File and count. There you go. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. So wherever we are passing this, we will have to change it. Author details contextual to append struct. There you go. So this all files changed needs to be changed, right? This is the main thing. So this all files changed. Where is a, yeah, there you go, right? So this is not a back anymore. This is supposed to be a file and count new, right? And what I want to do is over here, I don't want to do all files changed dot insert here. Okay, now I can probably do this for now, but we will have to see if there's a better way to do it. We can do is if each file in sorry, if all files change dot contains key, and we can do each file, then this means that I'm gonna do all files change dot insert each file comma whatever that value was, right? So I will have to do this. Can I do all files change dot get each file? I can do +1. Is this something that works? Consider borrowing. Okay, this makes mismatch types. Okay, that's not a concern. That will be fixed later on. Consider borrowing. Okay, arguments. Okay, okay. You need an. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah, right. This is gonna be unwrap. Oh, I can probably do this, right? Oh wait, I don't even need to do this. I can see what we can do is we can use Rust here. All files change dot insert each file comma all files change dot get. We do get, we do each file, we do unwrap or, and we say okay, if or is there, then you please use default, which should be 0 +1. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna, what's the error here? Mismatched R count expected 1. Oh yeah, you need a R count. Yes, please pass it 0. Expected user is found integer. You need a reference to 0. Seriously. And here what does it say? Found string. Okay, this makes, wait, what the, this is use size, right? Oh, I don't need this. Cool. So this is now done. Now we have all files changed dot extend. We don't need to do, because all files change dot insert, we are already doing it here, and that's it. That's it, right? So this works. And let's see if we have any errors further. Yeah, we have one. Vec new. Okay, yeah, because here this needs to be default file and count new. This looks cool. Error highlighting that. Yeah, actually, like I think, I mean, it's kind of helpful over here, but sometimes when they're huge, you don't want to do that. Borrow of moved value. Why was it moved here? Can I just do this? Oh, you okay? They want me to clone it here so that next time I can use it. See, now everything is done. Now, if I quickly see what are the warnings, this is not used. Okay, I will remove it. What are the warnings here? This is not used. Okay, that's not a problem. Now here, change this to each file because we are not using it. Tada, tada. Okay, I'm gonna keep these stuff, keep this stuff here. Okay, so now we only have one warning, which is just config.rs. I'm gonna comment this out as well so that my code is clean. Now I'm gonna use my auto runner. You guys see I'm gonna use my plugin that I made. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do auto runner add command and I'm gonna hit enter. What that's gonna do is it says that okay, please give us the command that you want to run. Okay, I'm gonna do cargo build release, and I'm gonna do cp dot target dot slash release slash. Okay, no, let's not actually copy right now, but let's run it for target release context pilot. Oh, wait, it will fail right now. Let's just release. Okay, let's just build for now. Okay, so this says command registered. Now what I'm going to do is auto runner run. See, it's going to output. There you go. Finish release. It works. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do. Okay, there you go. I think let's open the terminal instead of this. Yeah, there you go. So this is what my plugin does. It lets you open a terminal with your command. Okay, and you can probably, yeah, there you go. You can actually resize it as well. All right, let's do ls and do one thing I want to do is I want to delete the database that existed before, and I want to run this again. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. Now it works. Are you ready to see the new format? Are you ready to see the new format? Okay, I'm ready. I'm sure everyone will be as well. There you go. And it should work, but it did not because you guys see it's an empty hash map because I think I missed this out, right? Where was this is something that's for so long I want to write this, but I haven't found. I think I just need to write this. I can't run away from it. So yeah, I don't want to run away as well, to be honest. Yeah, over here where we're doing extend, right? All files change dot extend. Okay, all files change initial commit dot clone. Wait, what is this? This is all files changed dot get each file unwrap or 0. Oh, you don't need to. Oh yeah, this is fine. So we have inserted here. Then we are doing result dot push append struct. All files change, we are giving it here. Let's see. What I want to do here is that once this is done, I also want to print this and see what's happening. Let's do cargo build release and do this. Right, so it does give me all files changed and all, which is fine. So it's working. Okay, let's just do it here and make sure that we delete the database so that we are running it again. Yeah, so it's actually giving me, right, all files changed 1 1 1. Does it give me 2 anytime? Yeah, because we are missing from the initial commit, I guess. It's always 1 because all right, let's see where was the commit. Yeah, initial commit dot push each file. This is where we were doing it, right? So it needs to be a file and count as well. And over here what we can do is dot push is to insert the same thing that we were doing. Dot clone all files change dot get each file dot unwrap or 0 plus 1. Yeah, so this should work. And if you go down here, we should do all files change dot extend, which is good that we can do extend to a map. Okay, let's delete the database again and then, oh wait, I didn't. It's my bad. Cool. This time all files changed. src main.rs, this and that, this and that, this and that. Okay. Now what can I see? Extend will not work this way, right? What does extend do? So here we have message.extend def. No, I don't want to extend the hash map like this because, yeah, what you want to do is you want to check if it's in all files.get changed, get, okay, let's actually, and also let's do this all files change.insert each file.clone. No, you wanna actually, you will have to iterate through it, right? So for each file, for init initial commit file comma val. Okay, what did I do? For each initial commit file comma val in all files changed initial commit. Here what we can do is we can check here all files changed dot insert each initial commit dot clone, and do the same thing. I can just copy this line of code and paste it here. I can just, yeah, over here what you want to do is each initial commit file unwrap or 0. If you see, if you're not getting it, there's no way that you will, yeah, this, no, what you want to do is you want to add it with 1. I mean add it with well, not over here. All files changed found enum. What is it saying? Mismatch types, expected unit type. Expected unit type. Why did you expect a unit type? Oh, you forgot of the semicolon. Okay. Cool. Use of moved value. Yeah, okay, we are moving it here, right? Can I just do this? Yeah, this works. All files change.get is not satisfied. Each commit file. What I can probably do is, let me see if this works. No, wait, required by okay, sorry. Over here we are doing .get each initial commit file. What I can do is, yeah, there you go. So this works overall. There are no errors as such. Okay, let's see if this solves. If it doesn't, then we'll have to actually just study through it and what's going wrong. So all files change, it's giving actually. Okay, so there's nothing that we are missing at least, and it gives me the list as well. But in the database, it's not. Oh, so it's a problem of database, not anything. If you guys see this context, oh, there you go. Congratulations, everyone. It was working. It's working. It's working. You guys see? See, now we are here. We are getting the count along with the file path. That's going to be very useful. Definitely, it's going to be very useful. So if I do, okay, let's actually get rid of some print commands that we added. I think I added only one here. Okay, let's just wait. I can do this. Okay, there you go. It ran, and here I can do is dot target release. There you go. Okay, now this is crazy, right? Because after doing all this, we are not doing the unique thing. Okay, so what I will have to do is, where are we getting this algo log get unique files changed? Over here when we do this, right? So we get this, we are directly pushing to the string. If visited dot contains, oh, we will definitely need this again. If visited dot contains key, we can just have a, the reason I want to do this, I'll tell you why, because it's gonna help me store the val as well later on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, maybe I'm not using it for now, so I'm gonna have underscore here, but I will be using it later. Okay, if visited dot contains key, I need a visited hash map again, and I can do, there you go, and over here I can do this. There you go. So this is done. All right, what else do we have over here as well? When we do it this way, perform for single line, we do final result dot ends with. Okay, now, all right, if anyone understands, this is not the best way to develop this right now, as it's getting very complicated. Okay, what we will have to do is we'll have to write tests at any point of time. So this works. This gives us the unique file paths and all of that, right? You're only getting one file at a time. Okay, this is not bad. This works at least. And if you look at the database, it's going to give us a count as well. Now, how is that going to be used? We can use const return count over here just to say that, okay, if actually let's have pub const threshold, file threshold, file count threshold, and let's have this as a u size. And let's say, okay, if anything that appears for more than 5 times is gonna be counted, okay? But what I'm kind of concerned is that it actually is not appending the right. It's not storing the here this unwrap or 0. I don't think that's really working out for us, because even if it, see, what we are doing is if each initial commit file comma val in this all files change dot insert each initial file commit clone, this is fine. All files change dot get, if you get it, it's okay. Unwrap, either you unwrap it to a u size, you got 0, otherwise then you add a val there, okay, which is val is going to be the count. Right over here, let's do this thing dot get each file unwrap or 0. Oh, this is wrong, right? Because every time you are unwrapping it, no, this is fine. If you found it, then it's going to be the same value. Okay, let's do this. Println found this. Let's do this. All files changed dot get each file dot unwrap. Okay, no, let's not unwrap for now. Okay, let's try to build it again. I think I will definitely have to, yeah, I'll have to delete the database. See, found none. It was never found. How is this possible? It's not possible, right? It's happening because every time you go through this, you create a new all files changed. Then you go through all the commit hashes, and if that file is found, you do this. So I think this is what the problem is over here. For each line number, you're doing this, right? So you're doing for each line number. That's why the problem comes. Okay, but that's how we want to do, right? If this was not happening, how will this work? Okay, for each file in out files, can I just commit? Okay, let's not. Can I just see what is the, maybe I'm just getting the right output and I'm overthinking about this, because anyways, like we will have to have a count somewhere else as well. You see, so here over here, this everything appears just once, so that's fine. Okay, so one you're getting is fine. So this is not wrong. What is really wrong is, so wait a minute. The challenge is to store the files that occur. Okay, what we want to do is we want to have the count for the whole range, so we will have to do this here. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So let's go to loc.rs. Let's go to the top over here where you're doing visited.insert underscore val, right? That's not what you want to do, to be honest, because every time you change it, instead what you, so okay, if it contains the key, that means that you do visited.insert each file that clone, and you do visited.get each file dot get dot unwrap. Okay, you can unwrap because anyways it's there, and you can do plus plus 1, I guess, because this was found. And this time I can do println visited, and I can see what is that we found. Let's see. You see, this time we found src. There you go, guys. This is going to be very helpful, right? So over here you see that context cpt structs was found 115 times. Cargo.toml was found 105 times. So our top few files are going to be for main.rs, they're going to be cargo.toml, which makes sense. src context cpt config.rs, yay, src algo.rs. See, this is going to be very helpful. And we'll have to, of course, skip the main.rs part because that's the file itself. Okay, can I do this? That if each file is equal to origin file path, then you continue. Because I don't want the, like, I don't want to know that, okay, what's the current file, right? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, so Over here, let's just make sure that we replace visited with visited count map, and let's do GC so that we do yes, no, yes, 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 yes. There you go. Well done, guys. Well done. So far, it's been going good. What you want to do now is you want to have आग लगा दी. Is it? अभी तो party. For some reason, this Copilot doesn't work for me. What you're saying is we can remove this for loop. No, so this is very tricky, right? So let me show you the database, right? 13 wali. Wait, acha 13 you mean? Okay, sorry, I use relative line number. You mean this, right? For author data in an existing result. You mean this one, right? Can we remove this for loop? Is your question? Yes, no, we can't, because the reason I'm doing this, see, existing result. Oh, this one. Okay, got it. Okay. So contextual file paths is going to contain number of times each file was in this commit hash. Okay, let's actually look at the database. Okay, it's getting very convoluted this way. Okay, look at this. Okay, so for this commit hash, Kushash Ravi Shimali was the committer. Origin file path. Okay, what I'm gonna run. So this is not relevant here. Don't look at this. Okay. Now what this commit had changes in this file, this file, this file, this file, and this file. Okay. So this single commit had changes in these 5 files. Okay. Now the thing is, what I want to do is, okay, this commit had files. Okay, this should be only once, right? Yeah, I don't think this makes sense because it's always going to be one. In a single commit, you can always replace, you can only change a single file once. You can't change it twice or thrice. So it's always going to be one. What I should actually do is over here we should actually store it. Yes, this doesn't make sense though. Yeah, we don't need to do this here. This is useless. You can't change a file twice in a single commit, because that's going to be a different commit then. So what I want to do is I want to store, but that's going to be very convoluted. Yeah, let's not store in the database, I guess. I guess we are going to change this back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not happy with this change. Because, see, in a single commit, what I wanted to do was, okay, how many times src loc.rs was changed? This does not make sense, because in a single commit, you can only change it once. If you change it again, that's going to be a different commit. Right? So this will be a different commit then. Although these are same, I will have to check why these are same. Yeah, these are different. So definitely it's working. It's not that it's not working, but maybe something is going wrong. So this does not make sense, right? Yeah, gotta replace it again to a vector string. But this was of 1, to be honest. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna keep it for now. I'm gonna remove it. So I think over here we will not use hash set, but we'll be using a set. Okay. And we don't need to have an ordered set. But the point is, see, inserting into a vector is O of 1. So we could have used that and leveraged that, but then it will replace. We will see. This is getting very disturbing, to be honest. Yeah, let's change it back to a vector and maybe just make sure that it's not there anymore, because how many files will you change anyways, right? So this is not a huge. Let's go back and change it to what it was before, which makes me sad. Can I please keep changing? Let's change it back to what it was. Wait, what did I change? Yeah, here you go, right? So all files change. Over here we did okay. Now this is the extend was the point where we were actually doing it wrong, because you were like, what we can do is for each. Is this better now? Sorry, voice was not good all this time. Thank you for letting me know. Is this better now? अब सही. I don't know यार, इसमें घुस के बात करनी पड़ती है क्या? Or maybe because I have this suppression on. Doppler effect जैसे था. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of far away. Happens. Now it's fine, right? Now it's fine. Everyone, is it too loud too? Like, let me know. Okay, what I want to do is if all files changed dot contains, okay, I can check each initial commit file, then I'm gonna continue. Otherwise, I'm gonna push. Wait, what's going on? What's going wrong here? This is a vector string dot contains. This is fine. I want to continue. Oh, you expected string. Okay, okay. You expected a reference to the string. You want a. All right. So this is done. And then what you want to do is all five scenes dot append. You can direct. No, you don't. Extend, append. Both are same here because it's a vector string. I don't think there's a lot of difference. Yeah, I'll quickly change it to. Oh, you. Okay, okay. Yeah, you append a vector of string. Makes sense. And is not an iterator. Push. Okay, now this is done. What you want to do is now change it contextual file paths wherever it was. So if you go here, you will have to change it here as well wherever this file and count is used. Here it's not used, so that's good. Here, over here, this file and count is gonna be changed. I kind of feel bad, guys, while removing it, but you know, just for the sake of doing something fancy doesn't mean that it's right. So I don't think we should be sad about it. We tried something, it's just that we didn't think over it. I mean I didn't think over it properly. So it's my fault. I apologize. Okay, so this is done. This is not a problem because once we go here, we will have to change this to a vector of string as well. Cool. So we don't need this. Okay. Now you see that errors are slowly going away. Over here, this as well. This is going to be only each file, and we will have to use the way we were using visited. And okay, ouch, that hurts. Okay, sorry. We don't need this now. If okay, we can just append 0. थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा loud हो रहा है बीच बीच में. Okay. Need to find how to use the mic well. Is this fine? Is this fine? Is this fine? No, this is not fine. This is fine. I think I should just get rid of this whole filtering, to be honest. I should use this one. Is this better? Okay, let's check. No, this is not good. This is... I don't know how it works, to be honest. Perfect. Okay, anyways, we'll take a look later on. Let's walk through it later. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is done. Let's go to one more error. This is not needed anymore. But once you're doing this, now you will need this. No, you will not need this for now. Oh, we will need this, right? Because yeah, you will need this. All right, so this is done. And then over here, wait, what's the error? This initialization gets skipped by over here for use of move value. Okay, wait, what's the error, by the way? Oh yeah, you need to clone it because see what's happening is we are using it again later on. That's why. Okay, cool. So everything compiles. Let's just build it again, and probably this will not work because we have changed the database format. All right, so this is what we get. Let's try to do this again. This is okay. Let's look at the database again. Okay, so this time it's better. Yeah, you see, this time it gives me the files and all. This is good. This is okay. What you want to do now is actually go back. Here and let's try and print. Let's try and print over here whatever we got, the mapping. Visited count map. See, there you go. You got cargo, toml, this and this. Okay, all good, guys. You guys see what I'm doing here? Everyone happy? So this file came 114 times, and definitely this has a lot of context. Now what you want to do is, Okay, you want to have a function. Okay, let's actually check for a new. Okay, let's go to this function again, get unique files changed, and let's go down. Have you guys heard this song? It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move, you better dance. Let's make a night. You won't remember. Come on guys, you don't remember this song? Let's make a night. You won't remember. You better move. You better dance. Okay, sorry. It's a nice song though. I think it's Timber. I'm yelling Timber. Timber is the name of the song. Alright. Okay, let's focus. So for what we're doing is we are just appending it right away. Let's store it, perform for single line somewhere and get it done. So either you get existing result, which is good. If you didn't get anything, if this is not empty, what you want to do is you want to have, okay, let's, if res.ends map, you should also do it here. Okay, output single line, right here you got this. The db file, no, the db file doesn't get committed. It will never get committed. That will be in the home folder. So I'm storing it in a default position, I mean in a default location. So it's ContextPilot db. If you look at this, right, bottom left, this is where it will be. So that, so I wanted a default location for that. It's in the config.rs. If you see there it is. Author db path, file db path, and db folder. This is where it's, if you change it, it will automatically change. It's up to the user where they want to store it, but I have this as a default. Cool, right? It's nice stuff. I'm happy about it. I hope you are as well. Alright, so this is a, okay, what you want to do is over here, yeah, this is not good. We will have to, yeah, okay, so you will have to split it, then do this all. So we will do let single string from output in output single line dot split, and we will do this, right? So what this will do is, oh sorry, this is for, right? And over here you will get a string. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to check visited count map dot, okay, I think we can just do this, right? If visit count map dot contains key, we will have to do this again and again. So I think let's just probably create a function for it, right? It's better that way, right? Let's do this. Let's just probably get it here. Visit count map will go away. Over here each file doesn't need to be, okay, okay, yiw, yeah, there you go. That's how you copy. I have forgotten. This is done. If visited map, this is done. I will need a string. This is done. Try using, yeah, you will need a string. Cool guys, so this is done, right? Over here we have done this. So what you're basically doing is we are storing it in visited count map, okay, all the files that we got from here, right? And then what you want to do is a string, okay, so here can I do git diff, what was the git signs diff this, right? So here what we were doing, if you look at this, right, perform for single line, we were appending it to rest string, right? This is so good, by the way. So what I want to do is rest string dot push star, right? Only then you want to store it, right? Because if it contains the key already, you don't want to do this and you want to continue. So over here we can do single string from output. This is done. Can I just close it? Ta-da! Guys, are you ready to see the output? Visited count map final. All right, let's build it. Let's do this. Okay, so this, okay, Okay, why? Because of course we are in doing in. Okay, now let's do for some lines where it didn't exist. So let's delete the database first. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do for 1 to 10th line. Okay, so 1 to 10th line it works. Okay, so now I want to do for 20th. Yeah, there you go. So this time you got visited count map final. Over here is src, this 4 times, this 4 times, 9 times. This empty string is there as well, which is not what we want. Yeah, you should actually, because when you split it with comma, there's a comma at the end as well, so you don't want to do that, right? So if this is there, or single string from output is empty, right? That's what you want to do. There you go. Right now it works. Now the problem is it doesn't do this for my default. Yeah, so over here when you're doing this, right, so again you have to do this. Okay, enough of this repeating and all that stuff. We need split output and create map. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass this output single line, and I'm gonna pass visited count map. Okay, and I want this to automatically change it. So let's write a function maybe on the top, function split output and create map. Okay, let's store it here. Let's say output single line, right? Output single line is going to be a string, and you want a map, visited count map, which is going to be a hash map of string comma usize, right? Let's just have this here. And you want the origin file path. Sure, we will give you that as well. Anything else you want, sir? You don't want rest string? Of course, yes, you will need a rest string. That's going to be a okay, yeah, of course, you want to have this as a mutable. This is mutable as well. Cool. Let's go to the usage part here. It needs an origin file path, it needs a rest string as mute, right? Sorry, what's the problem? Expected mute string, found mute string. Okay, wait, let's do this dot to string. Oh wait, let's just, yeah, wait, this, let's call it a star. Push. Wait, what happened? We need to, okay, over here this visited count map is not a mute. You can do this. Origin file path is, oh, you're using it again, so that's why you want to clone it before passing it on. Cool, so this is done, everything is done. I'm gonna use this command again here. That's why I have it, by the way. That was the goal. Let output single line equal to this. Over here what you can do is final result, and output single line you want to convert into a toString. Cool guys, this is, oh wait a minute, we don't need to do this. We can just get rid of ampersand here because we were before appending. Star and string make a difference. So string is basically that you own, and star doesn't have that ownership. It's just gonna be kind of a slice of a string, right? So let's say if I can just actually probably show you. So you see, a string type is the most common string type that has ownership over the contents on the string, the primitive string. So you can create a string and all. That's you get ownership. So you want to change something, okay, you don't need the ownership for that. At the same time, the string is, yeah, string slices. The string type, also called a string slice, is the most primitive string type, borrowed from ampersand star are string slices. So basically by default this is a star, okay, and these have a static lifetime, which means the string is guaranteed to be valid for the duration of the entire program. We can also explicitly specify lifetime as well, but if you give it like capital string, it will get the ownership, and by whatever lifetime it is available, it will be there. Yeah, it's very different in Rust right now. Okay, just give me a second. Can I, okay, let's try to print this out now. Print visited count map. visited count map. See, if this command is working, what this should actually give us is the same output. Okay, so let's do this. So if I do this for 1 and 30, okay, see, from 1 and 30 it gave us visited count map, this and this. It's working, but it gave us 0. Why does it give us 0? 0 is not valid here. Maybe I'm just not. Okay, first of all, restring is not being appended, right? So it's as mute. We are passing it as mute. Let's just return restring after this, because here I think I'm doing .toString, so that it got the ownership probably. That's why it's happening. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, see, that's the challenge of using stir versus string. I'm guessing this is why it's happening. This is a stir right now. Wait, why is it a stir? It's a string, right? Yeah, so you just need a mute. Yes, okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, final result.s mute. Okay, so this is also a problem. Where's the, yeah, there you go. This you need to change. Okay, right, so this builds. Okay, yeah, at least it, okay, no, it's not tested yet. Yeah, there you go, right? This time it doesn't give an empty string. See, that's what is happening. Okay, but when you do this, you also want to do restring dot push star. Okay, yeah, there you go. What happened, sir? Is this fine? When I did this, it had problems. There you go. This, now this works. Alright, so this, let's delete. Let's run this again. There you go. This time it works. This is what we wanted as a comma separated values. Now this insert mapping is not done properly, right? Because this is a mute hash map string usize. We are okay. This is not. So whenever we do, by default we start, no, we need to start with 1, right? This is not right. Yeah, there you go. Now it, by default it should be 1, right? Which makes sense. Let's just visit it count map. Let it return this. But then see what, yeah, I don't want to do that. I actually want to change it here only. How can I do this? I want, yeah, I want this to be changed, right? So after this, right? So I want this to be changed. This gives me visited count map. Let's run this again. Wait, let me see. Which function am I? So if you get an existing result but unvisited and indices are empty. Okay, I want this here. There you go, right? So after this, see what's happening. Every time a new hash map is getting created, see, which is not what we want. Definitely not what we want. Okay, and maybe it also means that every time a new final result is created, so it's not really working as per requirements. Final result this, it seems to be working because this is okay, this is okay. Yeah, it seems to be working because here, yeah, it's adding it, definitely it's adding. So it's working. It's just that maybe I kind of screwed up here. A visited count map dot contains key, visited count map dot insert single string from output dot string dot clone You try to get the output here, dot unwrap, and then you add one over here. This is fine. I don't think anything is wrong here. Maybe it never contains the key. Any idea, guys? Let's just move a few. Right over here, you see, visited comment. So it never found a key. That's the problem. Yeah, it never found a key. Why? Single string from output is empty. Is that the case? Yeah, see over here, you only did this once. Why was this only once? When we get none, we do perform per single line. We do each unvisited index. We do it multiple times, right? So unvisited indices. Okay, let me delete this again. See, this is only done once. Why? Oh, because each unvisited index, comma, origin file path dot clone. Let me see this, guys. Why did this not come over here? Oh, I'm in the wrong. This sucks. I'm in the wrong function. Over here, I need to do this. Over here, yes, there you go. So each unvisited index will give me this. Cool. Let's see again. Yeah, you see, so it's iterating through all the unvisited indices. This is fine. I like this. Okay, origin file path. Okay. Single string from output. You got this here. And let output from single line be. Let's get it printed as well. Right, see, anyways you're getting empty strings here, so this looks fine. My only problem is maybe I just didn't do for enough lines. Let's actually print this at least. And yeah, let's also print for the case when if this is not empty, then you're also gonna print this, right? So yeah, let's do this. Cool. Let's see, cargo build release. Yeah, there you go. So for this looks fine from 1 to 30. Okay, there are multiple times the file is occurred. This works. Let's do for 40. Cool, this works. Final, there you go. Should be more than something, at least 14. Yeah, wait, cargo.omilcam 14 times config.rs is 9 times src algo.loc.rs. where is algo.loc? 24. context gpt 14 db.rs is 4 times. src author details impl is 4 times. So this is the same from 1 to 30 and 1 to 40. Visited count map final. Yeah, here you're printing it, right? So over here this should have occurred. Yes, from left out lines. Maybe this was not, it looks fine to me because Maybe for what's the, can you open main.rs? Wait, what's the 30th to 40th line? This is the 30th line, this is the 40th line, right? Yeah, okay, let's actually go to the database and see. We'll get some clarity there. Let's go to 30. There you go. 30 has no contextual file paths, 31 has no. Why is this the case? Wait, but at least 38 has one, right? So okay, why is it the case that it's not? 39 has one as well. Is 40 has one as well, so it should have appended at least. Okay, from 1 to 40 the answer is 44. Algolog and all is to 30. Yeah, this is different. Okay, so this seems to be working. This is different. Yeah, so if you see that git command algo is how many times? 4. Over here this is 4. This is 39 src db.rs. Over here db.rs was not there, right? From 30. Oh, this is 4 times. Now this is 39 times. Okay, so it's working. We'll have to verify it, of course, through our Alright guys, that should be it for now. What I want to do is basically make sure that this is working. Now this is wrong, right? Visited count map. Yeah, this is wrong. Okay, let's open this again. Right, over 3 you see, even over here you see the cargo.toml at least came twice, right? So for 17th line cargo.toml came around 5 times or something. For 21st line as well. Okay, it's empty, it's empty, it's empty, because I think I was writing src main.rs, that's why it's empty. Yeah, so this is bad, right? This is really bad. And by the way, we should not edit out the origin file path, because later on if I'm no, this is fine, this is fine. Okay, why does it show me 1? Why does cargo.toml 1? So this will only occur when it's none, and then you do perform for single line. This is fine, and then you do split output current map output single line ampersand mute visited con map origin file path mute final result. Yeah, and mute string is res originally, right? If res string dot ends with, this is fine. This all looks fine to me. By the way guys, if you're here, please make sure that you consider liking. I think I'm almost done with today's stream. I just want to fix this now. What's going wrong? I'm here, thank you. Yeah, I know you're always there. Visited count map. Kya kare yaar Mohit? I don't know what's going wrong here, to be honest. Because it works for other files. Okay, I mean, ideally we should just write a test. Okay, let it be. Let's write a test. Okay. I didn't want to write test right now. Function I need to write. What is this? What's going? Wait, we already have some tests here, right? Debug. Where's the test.rs file? I don't have it here. Abhi test likhte ho. I don't want to write test right now. I just want to look at the like logic first, because this, oh no, wait, why am I even looking at get a contextual authors? This is different. This is what I'm getting here, right? Okay, let's just, okay, fine. All right guys, we're gonna do this. Okay, every time this is done, I'm gonna print this. Okay, let's see. Okay, now this will be very clear what we are doing. What's wrong with you, sir? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling weird about it. See, this is okay. See, for 30th line, this output single line was empty. This output single line was empty. Why is it giving me just okay? So fine, our function is working fine. Just the output we are getting is not right. Okay, now this sucks. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the database again. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Let's look at this. Like for fifth line, we got multiple times srcdb.rs. Sorry, I mean we at least got srcdb.rs. We got srcconfig.rs and all. Okay, so we are getting all of this. So definitely we are getting in multiple. Okay. All right. Let me just print output from single line and nothing else. I don't think anything else is needed anyways, because indices are iterated, that's for sure. Let's delete. Alright guys, see, look at this. Okay, so src algo loc.rs came for 1 2 3 4 5 fifth line probably. If you see algo roc.rs did it come again once at least. It never came again. Okay, at least src main.rs came 1 2 3 4 5 times and 6 times, right? So over here minimum 6 times it should have showed, but src main.rs is our file itself, so we will not show it. Let's look at another file. Git command algo single output from single line, single string from output. Okay, what the split output? Oh, I have another. This sucks. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, so context CPT structs only was found once. Okay, the results are right. See, the results are right. The results are not wrong, but I just believe that we are not getting. I'm sorry guys, just a minute. Yeah, if you look at this, for example, over here for 6th line at least, you got src algo.rs. Okay, so I'm gonna search for this file again. If I find it one more time, algo loc. See, there you go. It has occurred so many times, right? So how can I say that it's only once? Maybe I'm just not getting the right output then. The function is working fine. It's appending to the database correctly. Oh, I think I'm using a hash map there as well, which is wrong. So this perform for single line, I should not have. So you should not do current output dot contains key. See, this is wrong. Yeah, I mean this is not wrong, but just because of the way we change the command, I'll show you guys. Are you ready? You see the bug? I'll show you. There you go. This is occurred 2 times now. This is occurred 3 times now. This is occurred 5 times now. See, it works, right? I was just like, this happens when you kind of edit your code a lot and forget to write tests. I'm again saying that we need to write tests. If anyone wants to try this out in my repo, please feel free to do that. Where's the 125th line? Where's the 125th line? We don't need this. Oh, wait, why do we need? Oh, we don't need this because we are checking it now here. But here as well, let's fix the authors as well, guys. Are you ready? Let's fix the authors as well. Let's split and let's go to the top over here. Yeah, there you go. You don't need this. So over here, what you want to do is, you guys know what a man gonna do? What a man gonna do? What a man gonna say? Anyone has heard this song ever? Please don't say no. I'll be like really surprised if you haven't heard this song. Let output single line equal to this. You got it here. Then you just split output and create map. Okay, visited count map you need. Let's create a visited count map. Oh, it's called visited here, so let's call it until this point. Let's call it visited to visited count map and do gc I want, yes, I want to change this. No, I don't want to change it. Yes, I want to change it. Yes, I want to change it. No, I don't want to change. No, I don't want to change it. No, I don't want to change. No, I don't want. No. All right, this is done. Okay, so visited count map is here. We just need to do %mute, which is right. Of course, you want to mutate this. The string is there. You don't want to return this now directly. Okay, and this is done. Split output and create map. Okay, over here as well, let's do this. Maybe I can just copy for now. I think I will not copy this. Maybe any argument is different. I don't want to debug this all along. Cool, this is done. Mute rest string instead of this. I'll just press. Cool guys, this is done. We are done with authors as well. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to print this now, the mapping. Let's just to be sure that we are getting the right one. Mapping visited count map, guys. And if you're new, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much. That's the best pitch I can give. Sir, I don't know. All right, okay. All right, there are some errors. Where are the errors? I should have looked at this. What's the error? Database मतलब कैसे create किया है? JSON है. It's just a simple JSON. I didn't want to make it complex right now. I know there are people who are saying that you can use this and that. Yeah, owning is not necessary. That's true. JSON file, yes. We need to do database sharding, by the way. So sharding, by that I mean that currently I can't really store thousands of files in a single JSON file, because reading that will be expensive and storing that in a main memory might be expensive as well. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I do this the right way. Ta-da, guys, see, it's magic. It's magic. It's not magic actually, by the way. This is wrong. No, wait, Kushashwa Ishmaeli came so many times. It should have given me that, okay, Kushashwa is not committed just once, it has committed multiple times. Okay. Probably something went wrong here. I see. Oh, I see what's happening. Because here, see here what you're doing is visit count map dot insert. You don't need to do this. You should do visit author visited count map dot get mute author detail dot author full name. So you should no, you don't need to do get mute, by the way. Dot get author full name dot unwrap or 0+1. And what's your problem, sir? Using consider borrowing it. Yes, of course, sure. Ta-da! This should work now, guys. Let's see. There. Okay. I'm continuing it as well. This is bad. I should not do this. Now this should be fine. There you go. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I know why did I do that, because I don't wanna. Yeah, I can just do this, and probably instead of doing this, Keychron K2, bro. Keychron K2 is the one you're looking for. Okay. Uh, 8000, the 8000 one. नहीं है, इतना expensive नहीं है. Cool guys, this works. See, so we have done good part over here. Let's just make sure that we kind of check this for empty database as well. Yeah, unvisited. Why am I printing this now? Unvisited. Okay. So it works for this. Yeah, it works. Let's say, okay, I want a different result now. There you go, guys. This is good stuff, everyone. Congratulations to all of us. It's, see, the output hasn't changed, by the way. It's just that we were able to get Nacho. Yes, we will dance now. Cool, guys. This is good stuff. Now in the next step, what you want to do is push PR. Let's say, no, let's have refactor add count mapping to be used later. Git lg config. Okay, all right. I have not changed a lot of code, to be honest. Just a few small refactor. Okay, refactor, make sure to get mapping after the result to be used later. No impact. By the way, did anything change in the database? I don't think I changed anything in the database. Yes, you see why is this empty? You guys know? Because I know. It's okay, I'll tell you later. Cool. All right, let's create. You should fetch it with F, then you should, or otherwise you should push shift P, pushing. Okay, all right, guys, let's create a PR now. Let me open this in a new window before I add refactor. Make sure to be used later. Later on, we don't want to, we want to have a threshold on number of times an author file came in the output occurred, so that the results are cleaner and gives user a confidence. Cool. I will have to approve it, I guess, but I can't really approve my own PR, right? Yeah, so how will I need a, wait, I need to edit the settings. Allow, wait, reviewer, review, allow auto merge, allow suggesting updating. Yes, please do. Automatically delete head branches, allow merge comics, yeah, and all this is okay. I want to change some rules on the main branches. Yeah, there you go. Rule sets, okay, haven't been added yet. That's different. Branches, main currently applies to one branch. Yeah, require approvers, no. Ta-da! Okay, I need to do this. Cool, so this is done. And over here, what we can do is we can just merge the PR now. The base branch does not allow updates. Why? Wait, I protected it like this, is it? What do I want to do with this main branch then? Requires a pull request before merging, require review from code owners, require statistics to pass, require conversation, require deployments to succeed, require log branch. No, users cannot push. Why do I want to do this? Main branch is not sent. I see. No, oh wait, I merged it already. Yeah, because I enabled auto merge, right? There you go. Cool, guys. Please make sure to look at the code again. Try to go through it. Give it a star like this. I did 7 stars. Yay, I start again. Who will start? Hey, Mohit, where are you? Mohit, where are you? I can't see you here. Devashish, where are you? Okay, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so this is what I've done so far. Next step is to make sure that we use it. Oh, you did. Okay, thank you. Alright guys, that was it for today. We have a lot of work to do. Go to releases. Wow, you don't have the link. Very nice, Mohit. So I'm working actively on these. Please go through the releases as well. You can give it a try again. As I said, if you want, I can actually show you here how this is done. Okay, let me actually close Kitty again. I don't know what's up with Kitty. It shows me the different font every time I open it. Z pilot rs. Let's do nvim src config.rs. Okay. Let's actually copy the target release file and then do config.rs. Okay, all you want to do is you want to do ContextPilot context. Ta-da! Oh wow. Oh, sorry. Why is this printing? Do I have println somewhere? This is fine. Maybe I just didn't build it again. Let's just delete the database again. Alright, this works now. See? If I do this again, ta-da! This is very quick, okay? I'll show you a real example. Okay guys, are you ready? Is everyone ready to see an example? This file is 241 lines of code, okay? So of course running this for ContextPilot once is going to be very heavy. Generally you will never do this, by the way. For 241 lines you're never gonna run this, but it's gonna take some time. There you go. Now it appears, okay, which is good. Now you remember that it took us 3 to 4 seconds minimum for this to appear. Let's do this again, okay? Are you ready? 1 2 3. There you go. See, it didn't even take 1 second. Okay, let's exit this file. Let's open this again and let's do this again. See how quick. And if you want to do for Lua require, you can do this from 10 to 20th line. You can do this. There you go. So you can also get output files for range 10, 20. I need to replace GPT with Pilot, to be honest, but that's for later. That's for later. All right, guys, I'm very happy about it. I'm proud about the efforts we made today. Let's kind of clap for ourselves. It was I don't know how much time was it. I started at 12:45. Minimum 1 hour stream was it. Does it use LLMs? No, not yet, Devashish. Not yet. But don't spoil the fun. We will use it for sure. We will use it. See, the point of me building this plugin was, ideally you should never start off with North Pole. That's very difficult to accomplish. In this project, LLMs are not very difficult. Okay, I know, like, there are existing LLMs. I know I can train a model. Okay, it might be difficult, but that's a different part. For me, it's important that you kind of have a pipeline end-to-end ready. You have a database format ready, you have a demo ready, you have it working, right? Once that is in the stage, I know I just need to change one function, add a file that will return a list of file paths, and that's it. If I have to use LLM, it will be that easy, at least, right? So that was my point, that okay, what about VS Code? You guys want to see the VS Code extension? You guys already see the you guys already saw the this extension. What do you call it? Neovim, right? So let's see the VS Code extension. Are you guys ready? This is the first time opening. Oh god, I'm not a VS Code user. Okay, so this is VS Code, right? Let's do Ctrl+Shift+P and do context. Oh, we need to install the plugin. Okay, let's install the plugin in front of you all. Okay, let's go to github.com krshimali ContextPilot VS Code. Oh wait, what's the okay, if you go to my rs, I forgot the repository name. Here you go, you will find Visual Studio Code extension, right? So over here, this you will find 2 weeks ago I made a change from context fetcher. So let's make a release. Bug fix release. Not a bug, actually, minor release. Change name from context fetcher to context pilot. Let's choose a tag, version 0.0.2, create a new tag, generate release notes. Yeah, that's it. All it needed was this. Let's release, but before that I need the extension. I will have to update the extension. Okay guys, let's build this extension now. All right, let's do this now before this gets late. You guys know how to build an extension? Anyone? anyone of you knows how to build an extension? There you go. I have the code ready. Git checkout main, git pull origin main. All right, let's build it again. Now, how do I build it? I don't remember. Let's see. How do I build? Building vscode extension. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, I need to do this. Yes, once this is done, we need to do what? We need to generate this dot vsx file, right? How do you do that? They had the command somewhere. Yeah, your code that's gonna generate the sample extension for you. That's not really gonna help. I remember I haven't used it, to be honest. I mean, I did this stuff but only following the guidelines. Now of course I don't remember. Cool. What's the problem here? This is done, right? These are just warnings. Okay, now how do I do this? npm install -g. Maybe they have it here in free code camp. Your code, this is done. VS code package.json. Come on, how to publish? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you need to do vsc. Yes, then you need to uh do something. vsc create publisher. No, vsc publish. Yes, so vsc publish will. What's happening? I did not install. Oh, I installed this again. So we need to install vsc and then we will be done. All right, what's happening? Webpack not found. Let's just do npm install. Make sure that it installs everything. Can you do this again? There you go. It's working. It's working. Yes, I want to continue. Missing publisher name. I thought I had it here. This publisher. You see, publisher. Oh, it needs a name, right? How can I help? Okay, let's do vsc help. Right, you can do publish options. Can I pass local? I don't know what's the why. Okay, can I just sir? Okay, how do I? Okay, there you go. Get a person access token publisher. Organization's name must be okay. Create a publisher. I don't want to create it. VSC publish without publisher. Yeah, this should be some step to just have it local. VSC package. Oh, sorry. Oh, I can't. Okay. All right, this is done. Cool. So here you go. So this file is here, right? ContextPilot point 0.0.1, right? What we can do is we can just upload this here. So I'm gonna upload two things, right? So I'm gonna upload okay, documents, projects, ContextPilot, extensions, VS Code. Over here, this is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna upload. And what happened? It did not upload. Right. Done. Now next thing that you need is the server. So let's go to ContextPilot RS. Let's do git checkout version 0.0.3. Right, I'm gonna do cargo build release. Okay, now I'm gonna copy this because what you need is basically the version only, not the actually Ideally, I would like people to just start building it now, or actually pass it on along with this code base. But okay, for now this is fine. It works, right? It's not something that breaks. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. This is done. Let's publish the release. Set as the latest release. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this plugin. Okay, how do you install? Using VSX. Okay, install plugin vscode.vsix. Whatever, yeah, you can do one of the following. Use the command. How can I install? Yes, you can do this, I guess. Oh wow, it used to be so easy. Why they make it so complicated? There's an option to install, right? VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Yeah, let's open it here. Okay, all right, let's copy the extensions, this context VS Code, and let's copy ContextPilot over here and do VSC help. It should have, how do you install? How to install? Yeah, install extension. Oh yeah, there you go. Code hyphen install extension VSC ContextPilot. There you go. What's happening? Buffer is deprecated due to security. Buffer.from was successfully installed. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, anyway, so this is done. Alright, so if I do ContextPilot, there you go, it's appearing here now. If I do context authors current file, there you go, it gives Kushash Vishamari. See, it works on VS Code as expected. Let's do ContextPilot. Alright, let's do ContextPilot files current file. See, you guys see, this is super amazing. And if I click on this, it's going to open that file for me. Isn't that crazy? Right? So it works as expected on VS Code, but our next steps are to make sure that people can use it. And for that, I need a good README. That's for sure. Cool. Let's actually do this, right? That's nice, right? Using the plugin, let's have usage. In order to install it, please go to the releases page and download the .vsix file. Okay, then you need to do npm install -g vsce. I don't think you need this anymore. Then in Visual Studio Code, along with the binary, or can build download from ContextPilot source code repository. Yeah, the next step of ChatGPT is to actually build the readme for you automatically. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that. Or can download from this releases page, then just run code hyphen install extension path to vsix file, and you are done. Type, press control command plus shift plus P, type context, and you will see multiple options. Select any, enjoy. Okay, that's it guys. We will work on the readme later on, but I think this is okay. At least it should allow people to start using it, right? Let's make sure that it's linked here. There you go, done guys. At least now they have usage here. Ta-da! Commit changes, add instructions. I'm directly committing to main because it's a small VS Code plugin repository. This is done. This is the VS Code guys. You can check this out. This is done. Neovim has been fine so far. I think I'm not really concerned about it. Cool guys. And did we make a release, by the way? I hope we did. We did make a release, right? There you go, it's done. With neovim, by the way, it's very easy. You can install using Packer, and that's it. This is all you need, and that's it. You will be done. By the way, find the server code here and make sure to install, to download the binary ContextPilot from the releases page. Right, Varna, otherwise people will keep complaining that hey, this doesn't work, da, 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 da. There you go. Where is the, let's actually make sure that they are aware of this. Add instructions to install it. Cool guys, this was the stream for today. Thank you so much for being here. If anyone is new, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Actually, one person unsubscribed after I went live, so that's actually a good progress. I don't know how it works, but this is it is what it is, right? So that's it. We are doing good work, at least for this ContextPilot plugin. I hope you guys enjoy. I know there are a lot of tests to write. If you want to, please make sure that you go ahead and contribute. Just let me know in the issues that you're going to work on tests, because I have some ideas. I would like to sync up on that. But yes, thank you so much for being here, Devashish and Mohit, for all this time, and whoever was watching it silently, thank you so much as well. I'll stop the recording now. I'll make my way. I'm very tired. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you both of you, and thank you Mohit for all your guidance, and Devashish for being here. I'm gonna step out now. Okay, take care. I hope this stream was good. At least something fruitful we did. I hope you guys didn't think that was a time waste. Okay, if it was, let me know. I can improve. All right. Thank you both. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Take care.